Rumble and YouTube family, what's happening? I know, another video today, but just bear with me. So, I was thinking, right? I know, I was thinking, but bear with me. We have a lot of questions, and with these questions comes a lot of opposition, right? Now, getting the opposition from folks like NASA, the JPL, the government, and such, that makes sense. But we get opposition from people we shouldn't be getting opposition from, i.e., the globe community at large. People that could just be sitting there picking garbage to people that actually work in these higher positions in office, right? We have opposition from these guys. Now, I'm calling all hands, right? All hands on deck, and we want some questions answered. Because honestly, with the opposition that we're getting from the globe community, I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because at the end of the day, all that money that you pay to entities like NASA and all that other nonsense, you want to know something? I have to pay that too. I have to pay it just because I'm flat doesn't matter. I still have to pay it. And just because you're of the globe, guess what? You still have to pay it. So we share a commonality right there. Whether I like to pay it or not, or you like to pay it or not, it's still being paid. So with that payment, guess what? That means it's a service. These guys are there to serve us. We don't come around and pay this money to serve them. Because let's face it, that money that you're giving NASA and everybody else, that is your sweat equity. So if you're not a major CEO of a company and you're out there hauling trash or welding or, a construction man or something like that, guess what? All that hard effort and work that you put into every day of your job, portion of that is going to an entity that doesn't give a damn about how you feel or what it is you think. We need to change this, and we need to change this attitude because, like I said, us of the true earth or the globe, we both have that same thing in common. Now, with this understanding, we should come together and ask simple questions. One of which being, First, just a few questions at a time. And we demand answers immediately. And then we're going to give them the test that they need to run. And we want to see a lot of this footage done in person, live. Well, maybe not in person, but live, right? And in other ways in which we can gather some kind of qualitative evidence. So first and foremost, the moon gives us a different temperature than the sun. Why is that? Why is it that we're getting this temperature? Because you guys haven't spoken on that. You guys haven't touched that, NASA. Why is it like that? And we want the truth. That's one. Two, have you lied to us in the past about your missions in regards to A, B, and C? We'll pick a few missions, right? I.e. the Apollo missions, so on and so forth. 2. 3. Why is it that we see too far? On a level plane, at sea level, we see further than this realm is supposed to be. Why? And we want the real, true answer. And 4, and we'll ask a few questions at a time, but we'll give them a time period. We'll be like, hey, you've got a week to answer this, and we better have our answer or else. And we need to come up with a consequence for them. And then 4 is we want a live picture of Earth from the ISS. We want to see you dock with the ISS. We want to see this to where we have different points of view to where now the docking makes sense, the launch to the ISS makes sense, and the recovery of said personnel from these launches, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So we want answers to that. And I think together, if we ask these questions together, it'll make us all better at the end of the day. It'll have us to agree more than disagree and talk crap to one another. Don't you guys agree? I don't think that's unfair, and I don't think that's an unreasonable demand. I think that's totally fair, number one. Number two, I think it's reasonable because at the end of the day, we're getting something out of it. And we're using our money instead of letting these fools go around just take our money and call us idiots at the end of the day. So, Rumble and YouTube family, whether you're of the globe or whether you're of the true earth, Let me know what you guys think about that. We need somebody with a more powerful voice and put our voices together and make these damn demands because we pay for this service. It don't make no sense. It's kind of like if you have DirecTV come around here, right? And then you pay for certain channels, like, you know, you want to get Nickelodeon, you want to get, you know, HBO and all this, but instead they give you just Nickelodeon and Cinemax and TNT. And then you don't say nothing. You just let them go ahead and give you these BS channels, and you're like, yo, I didn't ask for that. This is exactly what I asked for. So we need to not be coy and get our money's worth. Let me know what y'all think, family. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity. Most of all, wisdom. And with that, I love you. I'm out. Peace.